Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Capital Investments, Salman Sheikh. Salman Sheikh is my name and Capital Investments is the name of my company. Today we will talk about Nifty, Bank Nifty as well as our two stocks in focus, that is Tech Mahindra and Mahindra, Mahindra twins. So without further ado, let's jump right into our main content. Before checking the Nifty, we will also look at the SGX Nifty. SGX Nifty, here you can see that from around 8 a.m. it started shooting up, and then after this strong bullish candle, this 1 hour candle from 9:10 a.m., it again sustained its upward journey and it kept on rising for next few hours as well. The same can be reflected in Nifty. So here you will see Nifty opened again with a gap up as indicated by SGX Nifty, and then again it had the strong bullish candle in the early hours, and afterwards small bullish candles continued the upward journey, and it's only a leap away from 17,000. Surprisingly, today Bank Nifty chart also performed very well. Even Bank Nifty opened with a gap up and it also continued rising, and at the end of the day the candle was much stronger than in the overall day parts, but it slightly closed negative in the end. But we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. So in order to check the market positions, let's see the open interest. Here is the Bank Nifty open interest, and you can see that the calls which were written in the money have completely unwound, and you can see a strong call standard at 36,500, and the closing today was around 36,347.65. These call writers should unwind, or there should be a heavy put writing at 36,500 for Bank Nifty to cross above 36,500, and we can see a strong open interest of calls at 37,000 as well. In Bank Nifty, we can still say that 36,000 to 37,000 is a broad range for trading. Let's go to 30th September of Bank Nifty, and we can see that puts are being written very aggressively in September month of 36,000. So 36,000 can be a strong support, but call and put both have been unwound from 37,000. This one you can see. So both have unwound from 37,000. 30th September data is still unclear, but 2nd September we are pretty much sure it will be around 36,000 to 37,000. Now let's check Nifty. Nifty also you can see in the money calls have been unwound and there is strong put addition. Here at 16,800 seems to be a very strong OI addition, as well as the put is standing tall, and the highest OI is at 16,700. Here the highest call OI is at 17,000, but that is still lower than the two highest OI, that is at 16,700 and 800. So I think 17,000 break, but then market will still remain volatile at this region until the 2nd September expiry. The market will stay around 17,000 and it will show a little bit of volatility in case this call writers do not unwind their positions. Let's check the 30th September for a little bit more clarity, and you can see at 16,700 the call has been unwound, and there is a strong put writing seen at all these levels. Even at the in the money of 17,000 puts have been written. So there are more puts written at 17,000 than the calls. Even people have written in the money puts of 17,200 as well, and you can see in 17,200 the total open interest of call and put is almost the same. Nifty, we can clearly see 17,000 will be taken out, so we can see a short covering in Nifty with the 17,000 calls of October being unwound. 2nd of September expiry, we can see that 16,800 to 17,200 would be a good range, and around 17,000 straddles would probably work the best. So let's talk about the main segment, stock and focus. So we can see that Tech Mahindra and Mahindra were the focus stocks. So Mahindra and Mahindra was rising, whereas Tech Mahindra was falling. Hashtag Mahindra rise was only applicable to M&M. Here we can see that Mahindra was actually in a consolidation mode for quite some long time, and it recently, with the Nifty being gap up, it also gapped up, and here it took a little bit of a bull trend, but still it's around 790, which has been a resistance for quite some time. Now, why we are discussing about Mahindra and Mahindra? Because I have taken the positions in Mahindra and Mahindra, and today I had unwound the positions. So I had a strangle in Mahindra and Mahindra because it was at almost center of my strangle. I was having the peak profit, so I exited Mahindra and Mahindra strangle. So this is Obstra, and here I will show you what all adjustments I did in Mahindra and finally exited the trade. So in Mahindra and Mahindra, I first started with 750 CE and PE. So this was a part of my earnings trade. So at 750, I had put a straddle, and at the same time, I had bought some hedges. So here you could see that from this straddle itself I had approximately 2 to 3,000 of profit, and these are the hedges. These are meant to give loss. This I have sold for some profit, a far away call option. When the market was going down, I sold a C, then again I had to cut it because markets reversed. Again I sold a 790 C, then again I had to cut it because again Mahindra rose. Then I had sold a P of 750 P, and then it was profitable. Again what I did, I sold a 820C, that is a very out of the money. In above 800 is a very safe region, and there again I got some profit, minor profits, and then I again sold a 700P, which is much below 750. Again there was a profit, so I got profits on far out of the money options by selling far out of the money options. But when I tried to go near the money, that is below 700, or if I go above 750, then the markets just move violently. So Mahindra and Mahindra moves violently, and the theta doesn't decay much. So although I had a straddle, but then I managed it by selling far out of the money call and put options and tried to gain a 6,727 profit out of it. Mahindra and Mahindra trade was deployed on 6th of August, and today is 30th of August. So this 6,000 we have obtained a profit without knowing the direction of Mahindra and Mahindra. We were completely traded as a directionless trade, even when a view went wrong. So from this period of 6th August to 30th August, my view went wrong. It was not directional. In fact, it reached the break even. So if I had not adjusted, I would have probably closed today in a little bit of loss. So my straddle or the strangle range was very low, and if I had used the straddle range, I would have lost. In fact, at one point of time it went much higher, and I would have probably cut my losses here, which would be a loss, closure and loss. So consolidation kind of a direction that went wrong. It rose higher, yet I was profitable. So this is the power of option selling. Now here you would question me, okay, you could have taken futures, but in future you should have a view. What if you have taken a future over here and it went here? What will you do? This would be like eat away entire your 6 months or 8 months of trading income. So you wouldn't do such a mistake. You put a non-directional trade in options, and even if your view goes wrong, you can still come out in profit. But in the future, if your view goes wrong, then you will definitely lose your half year's income. Now the second stock in focus is Tech Mahindra. I have chosen this stock because this is going down, and my main strategy is basically a cash secured put kind of a strategy. Overall IT sector is bullish, hence I am also bullish on Tech Mahindra. So in Tech Mahindra I had an order of 1400 P of October at 60 rupees, but it did not get executed. The highest it reached was around 49, 48 kind of levels, but it did get executed in my another account where I could get a price of 46.65. Here again Tech Mahindra is in focus because I had closed one position in profit at around 8.95. What was this position? I'll show you. So here's the Tech Mahindra graph, and this is the payoff chart. Here I had closed this position of, I had sold this at 11 rupees and closed it at 8.95 because this price wasn't moving much and I would not have gained much over here. So for one complete month, 1 month of September, I was only getting 11 points, and here for 2 months I am getting 46 points. So I thought this is a better trade, hence I took this trade. We have already discussed the volume profile analysis where Tech Mahindra has been sustaining too much on the 1000 zone, and then it broke out with a gap up, and then now it is turning back over here. But I still feel 1400 would be a good support based on the current volumes. Let's just expand this and let the region of 1000 go away. After this gap up, we can see that 1400 is a very good level of support and resistance because there's a good volume over here, and even at the levels of 1250, around 1250 is a good level of support and resistance, but this is too far below, hence I felt 1400 is a good. With the 2 months time frame, I think it's considerable risk, hence that is the stock in focus. So here my payoff is around, max profit is around 16%. So 16% of interest for 2 months is a good interest. So I have explained you about Tech Mahindra and M&M, whereas I also did some LT adjustments. In case you would like to know about my other positions, do check out my previous videos. I have mentioned the link in the description, and you can mention in the comments below which are your favorite stocks. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my video, do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon, share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Meet you tomorrow. Bye.